Neighborhood Net Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
That's my little cousin Bang. I just took the police on a high speed in Arizona, 3-4 counties. He only stopped when he ran out of gas. So blah, 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 blah. And they say Logan Paul ran out of gas. At least his bag has. I doubt it. It's probably one of them shit pieces. But it might be entertaining. He might have mismanaged some funds or something. But he far from broke, I'm sure. But with no further ado, let's see what they say Boy Wonder has been up to.
You told me I couldn't say anything because Eddie was being investigated by the FBI and that was confidential information. It's all over the internet. I've been let on for a year, bro. I've also asked you to audit the contract for the game and see where the money went so many times, and that never happened either. Do you see how this looks?
I see how it looks.
What did you do?
Tried to help to get the project done. That's all I did.
I think there's a piece of information being left out.
That ABC News exclusive with Logan Paul, the YouTube superstar who has millions of young followers, now officially summoned by U.S. federal authorities for investigation, facing a series of serious allegations: financial fraud, false advertising, and endangering public health. If convicted, Logan Paul could face decades in federal prison, along with severe financial losses and the complete collapse of his brand reputation.
Outrageous, shameless, and deceitful are the three adjectives that most accurately describe Logan Paul. Once globally shunned after the 2018 Suicide Forest scandal, Logan Paul achieved the unthinkable. A comeback stronger, cleaner, and wealthier than ever. From a rebellious YouTuber, he became a WWE star, co-founder of the billion-dollar Prime Hydration brand, and a living testament to the idea that everyone deserves a second chance. He was hailed as a genius entrepreneur.
My grandbaby be asking me for Prime. I think it's on SpongeBob or something, cause she 5 years old.
A media mastermind, and a Gen Z comeback icon, until it all came crashing down again. Lionel Messi filed a lawsuit. The CryptoZoo project collapsed, wiping out $18.5 million in investor funds. Prime Hydration faced shocking allegations: mold in products, false health claims, and even suspected fraud with their partner startup Lunchly. The wall of trust Logan painstakingly rebuilt over 5 years crumbled in mere months. Apologies started pouring in, explanatory videos, promises of refunds. But this time, the audience wasn't angry, they were disappointed. They had forgiven him. They had believed he'd changed. And now they wondered, has Logan Paul truly matured or just mastered manipulation? In this video, we'll dissect Logan Paul's controversial turnaround. From YouTube's outcast to a billion-dollar star hailed as a genius entrepreneur, only to revert to the image of a cold manipulator. This isn't just the story of a YouTuber's downfall, it's a cautionary tale for all of us about forgiveness and the cost of misplaced trust. Born in 1995 in Westlake, Ohio, Logan Paul was more than just a content creator. He was a digital-era cultural phenomenon. Emerging on Vine in 2013, he quickly made his mark with a unique style, bold humor, and unmatched explosive energy. When Vine collapsed, he didn't fade but transformed. YouTube became his new stage, where he elevated vlogging into meticulously crafted, vibrant, and dramatic entertainment. Daring challenges, audacious pranks, and authentic moments helped him build a Logan Paul universe, where fans didn't just watch, they followed him as if trailing an icon shaping internet culture. Logan soon became a quintessential Gen Z figure, creative, fearless, confident, and relentlessly forward-moving. His striking appearance and bold personality made him a magnet for brands and media attention. Within a few years, he amassed tens of millions of followers across YouTube and social platforms, turning personal influence into a self-built media empire, a testament to the breakout potential of youth in the digital age. Even after the 2018 Aokigahara Forest scandal, where he faced backlash for filming near a suicide victim's body, Logan demonstrated remarkable resilience. His apology video with sincere eyes and a vow to be better resonated with many. From there, he embarked on a redemption arc, tirelessly working to rebuild his image as a mature, responsible individual. He even became a symbol of redemption in the media age, proving that even grave mistakes could be overcome with courage, honesty, and positive action. But just as Logan regained that trust, just as fans began to believe he had truly changed, it all collapsed again. Not due to an offensive prank or a ridiculous video, but something far graver: exploiting trust for profit. This time, it didn't just spark controversy, it caused serious financial harm to thousands. In August 2021, Logan Paul appeared on his impulsive podcast, brimming with excitement as he introduced CryptoZoo, an NFT project. Wearing a simple t-shirt but radiating confidence, he described it as a fun and profitable blockchain game where players could buy digital eggs, hatch them into bizarre hybrid creatures like Gore Kitty, a gorilla cat, or Rickon, a rhino chicken, and earn rewards in zoo tokens. Logan claimed to have invested $1 million in the project, backed by a massive team. The CryptoZoo website showcased colorful eggs and promised a lucrative metaverse by 2022. Logan boldly called it a life-changing opportunity, tapping into the global NFT frenzy and the enthusiasm of young investors and speculators.
It's a game. It's a really fun game that makes you money. CryptoZoo is a blockchain project that I created about a year and a half ago. You buy these eggs on the blockchain and you can hatch them into what are called base animals. And then you can breed your base animals with each other to create fun looking.
Many investors, especially loyal fans, poured money into the project, trusting Logan Paul's credibility. But within weeks, the metaverse dream began to collapse. The system was riddled with technical flaws. Nearly half the eggs wouldn't hatch. The interface was glitchy, promised rewards didn't exist, and Zoo token prices plummeted. On Discord, desperate messages flooded in. My eggs won't hatch. Logan, what's going on? An Australian investor lost $500,000. Another, nicknamed Helicopter Bob, lost $7,000. Countless smaller fans were left empty-handed, feeling betrayed by their idol.
How much did you guys make from CryptoZoo?
I lost around $50,000 in CryptoZoo.
I lost $40,000.
And I lost around 15,000 US dollars.
I lost $25,000.
100.
All right, we got to start us a crypto currency thing. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
20,000.
You know how they call it crypto? We're going to call ours crypto. You know, get dough, spend your dough, crypto. You like that? Crypto. Cryptocurrency. Black box.
Dollars.
$500,000 Australian, which is $500,000 in CryptoZoo.
Shut up! No, you haven't!
Yeah, 500K.
Oh, no.
The total estimated loss reached $18.5 million, including $3 million from NFTs and $7.7 million from tokens. Logan all but vanished from the project, only popping up in 2022 with curt messages like "Yo" or "I'm awake and shaking my head." Rumors swirled that developer Zach Kelling withheld the source code over unpaid funds. Meanwhile, Logan seemed indifferent to the community's cries for help, acting as if he hadn't created the product. The situation exploded when CoffeeZilla, a YouTuber known for exposing fraudulent projects, released a 3-part series in December 2022 titled "Investigating Logan Paul's Biggest Scam." CoffeeZilla uncovered serious issues. NFT images were lazily edited stock photos, the smart contract code was copied from a meme coin, FlokiShib-X, and the $1 million investment claim lacked evidence. The development team, including Eddie Ibanez and Jake Crypto King Greenbaum, had ties to prior crypto scams. Most damningly, a wallet linked to Logan sold Zoo tokens before the project's official launch, a clear sign of a pump-and-dump scheme. CoffeeZilla detailed CryptoZoo's theoretical mechanics. Players used Zoo tokens to buy eggs, hatch creatures, bred them for rare NFTs, and burned NFTs for token rewards to reinvest or cash out. It sounded like an appealing passive income model, but in reality it barely functioned. Glitchy interface, unhatched eggs, non-existent rewards, and crashing token prices. Those who trusted Logan lost everything, while he stayed silent. Public pressure erupted. CoffeeZilla amplified his accusations on Joe Rogan's podcast, drawing wider attention. Under fire, Logan responded in January 2023 with a 7-minute video. Logan Paul responds to CoffeeZilla scam allegations. Instead of apologizing or clarifying, he went on the offensive, calling CoffeeZilla the Keemstar of crypto, denying selling anything and repeating the blockchain doesn't lie. He blamed partners, labeling Eddie a professional con artist and Zach a convicted felon, and threatened to sue CoffeeZilla for illegally recording his manager. The video peaked with a mocking NFT duck image and the jab, "1 second of research would have shown you're wrong."
CoffeeZilla. I watched her 3-part series called Investigating Logan Paul's Biggest Scam, and like many on this platform, you have successfully used my name for views and money. While your work used to be impartial, your addiction to clicks has clouded your judgment and you've made very real errors with very real repercussions. Coffee, you took a shot at my reputation, so in this video today I'm going to be defending myself with facts, something that you have gotten in the habit of twisting as you continue to morph from an investigator to a gossip channel.
The video backfired. The hashtag Logan Paul scam trended again. The public grew angrier at Logan's deflection, avoidance, and arrogance. Soon after, he released another video, "Thank you, CoffeeZilla," admitting his initial response was overly emotional, apologizing to CoffeeZilla, and promising $1.3 million in refunds, $1,000 per NFT. He also vowed to revive the project per the white paper.
CoffeeZilla is not a criminal. I called him, I apologized. My initial response to his series was that of fire, an ego, flair, whatever it is, pride. I'm a fighter at heart, and I was defensive. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize for how this has unfolded thus far, and I want people to know that they can trust me and that I'll always take care of the fans and people who support me. I appreciate your guys' patience while we do our internal investigation, and I promise to be transparent and disclose any information we find out in the process. And lastly, thank you, CoffeeZilla. You have.
I saw boy white boy like all he gotta do is look in the camera and say some like that, and everything goes away. He usually does at the end of the day. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Have catalyzed this, and I am very grateful for your work and your investigation. And I mean that. Thank you, bro.
But skepticism persisted. CoffeeZilla noted the refund plan only covered those still holding NFTs, excluding most victims who sold at a loss or bought Zoo tokens. He called the apology image-saving, not problem-solving. Logan promised to buy back NFTs, but by January 2024, the program imposed strict conditions. Investors had to waive lawsuit rights. The window lasted 1 month, and no one confirmed receiving funds. By November 2024, a BBC investigation confirmed wallets linked to Logan traded Zoo before the project's launch, reinforcing pump-and-dump suspicions. When invited for an interview, Logan declined and sent a clone to a gym to mock the BBC crew, an act deemed disrespectful and irresponsible. As of August 2025, a class action lawsuit led by attorney Tom is ongoing. Logan has been accused of blocking users asking questions on Twitter, avoiding media, and taking no concrete steps to address the fallout. After the CryptoZoo scandal left millions in losses, people expected Logan Paul to step up, apologize, make amends, or at least be transparent with the community. But no clear explanation, no plan to revive the project, and no commitment from the man who once promised a life-changing vision for his fans. Instead of facing the fallout, he swiftly pivoted to a new game, Prime Hydration, a sports drink brand co-founded with KSI. The media called it a reputation lifeline, as if CryptoZoo had been erased by a dazzling new branding campaign. Launched in early 2022, Prime Hydration, co-founded by Logan Paul and KSI, was positioned as a healthy drink, low sugar, high potassium, and youth-friendly. Logan Paul enthusiastically promoted,
"Oh, bro, when you drink it, you're gonna come, bro." Whoa! That's how good it is, bro.
Thanks to the massive influence of the two social media stars, the marketing campaign spread like a virus across TikTok, YouTube, WWE, UFC, and even Bayern Munich Stadium. Logan was everywhere with Prime, from sports events to weaving promotions into personal moments like his wife's pregnancy, alongside the new Lunchly product, a snack kit paired with Prime drinks.
And of course, we have our snacks and our energy drink, none other than the greatest meals in the world. Lunchly, of course, we have the turkey, cheese, and cracker stack. Also the Fiesta Nachos, my
That's like a knockoff Lunchable. I ain't never seen the Lunchly. So wow.
personal favorite.
Love.
Each Prime bottle was hunted like a rare trading card, spawning an underground market in the UK where students resold bottles for profit. The media hailed Prime as the people's drink of Gen Z, with ambitions to rival Gatorade, Powerade, and Body Armor, but the frenzy quickly fizzled. As the marketing hype faded, the truth surfaced.
That's crazy. I was going to say earlier because my grandbaby be getting Prime and Gatorade mixed up. Let me know they marketed them in that fashion.
Prime, especially Prime Energy, faced accusations of false advertising and lack of transparency. Each can contain 200 milligrams of caffeine, double that of Red Bull, yet lacked clear warnings, while the marketing directly targeted teens. Many students suffered insomnia, rapid heartbeats, and tremors after drinking it. On Reddit, a parent wrote, "My 10-year-old drank a can of Prime and was up all night shaking like a leaf." The hashtag Prime scam exploded on social media, reigniting community outrage. Logan Paul with ambition.
On my mama, she ain't never drank none on my watch. She just be talking about it. It be Gatorade, and she be calling it Prime and talking about Prime. On my mama.
To make Prime a legacy brand and achieve his personal goal of becoming a billionaire. Logan, reportedly owning 20% of the company, hoped a $5 billion acquisition by Coca-Cola or Pepsi would bring him and KSI hundreds of millions. However, his marketing tactics, from wearing a Prime mascot costume for mock basketball to belittling competitors, were criticized as tacky and lacking substance.
Start off with the Lunchables.
Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
The hydration beverages that are on the market right now are like either A, not good for you, B, taste like shit, or C, are archaic as f. Gatorade's been around for 15 years, has 120 calories. It's so high in sugar, it's f***ing garbage.
Yeah, man.
Gatorade is high in sugar? Wow, I would have never guessed that watery
Why has no one effectively made a drink that is actually better for you and is affordable
But these boasts couldn't hide the reality that Prime struggled to compete with established brands.
Pink Prime, okay, so ooh, smells a bit high. What is that flavour you got there?
Tropical punch, it says.
Oh, Jesus.
Loosely. You've just come from the Maldives.
It's like swallowing perfume. What is that?
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is asking the FDA to investigate that wildly popular Prime energy drink and whether it's being marketed to children. The brand does also make a zero.
Damn, yes, it is being marketed to children. As young as 5 years old, that's crazy. You see from the title, I had no idea they was going to say this. That's crazy.
Caffeine drink. It's called Prime Hydration. Senator Schumer claims that packaging and advertising for the two drinks are almost identical. Makers of Prime point out that the label warns it is not recommended for children under 18.
The noisy marketing strategy only exposed the product's weaknesses, investigated for false advertising, banned from schools over safety concerns, and warned against in multiple countries for excessive caffeine. The media labeled Prime a hidden danger cloaked in TikTok hype. It faced lawsuits for containing PFAS, forever chemicals harmful to health, mass product recalls, and mold found in their Lunchly snack line. Expose videos flooded the internet, sending the brand into a free fall amid public outrage. Amid these crises, Logan Paul remained silent. He continued appearing at events with his radiant smile, but offered no apologies, no reforms, no reassurances. His indifference left the community feeling betrayed. One user wrote, "Have you ever seen adults drinking Prime? I only see it piling up on clearance shelves." While the product quality crisis was still simmering, Prime plunged into another shocking scandal. In June 2024, Logan Paul filed a lawsuit against Mas Plus, a sports drink brand partnered with Lionel Messi, accusing them of copying bottle design. However, Messi's team and Mark Anthony brands countered with a federal lawsuit alleging Prime defamed them and engaged in unfair competition. An independent survey revealed 87% of consumers didn't confuse the two brands, undermining Logan's claims. The online backlash was fierce, with international media calling it a legal campaign to crush creativity, turning Prime into a public enemy of fairness and innovation. As trust eroded amid relentless scandals, Prime's
Still ain't heard nothing about him being broke. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Finances plummeted. UK sales dropped 70% and US sales halved in the first half of 2024. Profits nearly vanished. Prime's representatives tried to downplay it as a natural post-hype dip, but a $67 million lawsuit from partner Refresco after Prime breached a production contract for failing to meet quotas exposed a graver reality. The brand expanded too fast, misjudged demand, and couldn't keep promises. An analyst remarked, "It's like Supreme for drinks, overhyped only to end up unwanted." The root of the collapse lay in a flawed strategy from the start. Prime was marketed as healthy, but failed to define its audience: athletes, kids, or adults. Its simple formula, mostly potassium water and sucralose, couldn't compete with brands like Body Armor, which spent years building credibility before Coca-Cola's acquisition. Meanwhile, Prime pursued reckless growth, flooding the market with flavors, oversaturating it, and alienating consumers. Reports showed a sharp decline in Prime purchases, with images of bottles piling up on clearance shelves becoming a sad symbol of the brand's decline. Prime's fatal flaw was its inseparability from Logan Paul and KSI. Their star power drove initial success but also capped its potential. Logan boasted that Prime was crushing competitors with bold campaigns, but experts were blunt. A doctor stated, "If a parent asks if their kid should drink Prime for lunch, my answer is no." When a brand is built entirely on celebrity and marketing stunts rather than quality, it crumbles when the spotlight fades. Logan's hinted dreams of a Coca-Cola or Pepsi buyout now seem distant. No one wants to catch a falling knife, especially a brand facing lawsuits, plunging sales, and a tarnished image. While Body Armor thrives with strong distribution and consistent quality, Prime is entangled in disputes with its own bottling partner. But Prime's greatest loss isn't financial, it's trust. Once a rebellious creative icon, Prime is now a textbook case of media manipulation, where marketing overshadows truth and promises lack follow-through. No sports drink can wash away betrayed expectations, and once trust turns to ash, no campaign can salvage it. Prime Hydration and Logan Paul's billion-dollar empire ambitions collapsed, not just because of numbers, but because of how he chose to run it. Logan Paul's story isn't just the fall of a celebrity, it's an indictment of the shallow success model in the digital age. An era where fame can be sparked by a single viral video, where influence is measured by followers and investments flow based on flash rather than substance. Logan isn't merely an individual who failed. He's a symbol of a flawed mindset, that fame is a privilege, not a responsibility. Once a poster child for the self-made generation, Logan had it all: media talent, golden opportunities, and a massive community ready to back any project he touched. But instead of using his influence to build something lasting, he took the shortcut where hype replaced values, honesty became a barrier to quick profits, and fans' trust was treated as an endless resource to exploit. He didn't fail for lack of skill, but for lacking the ethical foundation required of a content creator, community leader, and voice with influence. In a world where a tweet can shake markets and a TikTok can sell out inventory in 5 minutes, we increasingly confuse grabbing attention with creating value. Logan Paul is a warning. Attention doesn't equal credibility, and virality doesn't mean durability. He sold NFT eggs with a few promo videos. He moved millions of Prime bottles with a flashy TikTok campaign. But both collapsed quickly, not because of the market, but because they lacked an ethical core. A product can fail due to strategy. A brand fails when its founder is no longer trustworthy. That's Logan Paul's tragedy. He wasn't canceled for one mistake, but for repeating them, shirking responsibility, refusing to fix errors, and failing to acknowledge the harm caused. To the public, he's not just someone who erred, but someone who disregards consequences. That's unforgivable, not legally, but morally. CryptoZoo and Prime didn't fail because of technology. They failed because they were built on promises without real commitment. Logan didn't just lose his credibility as a creator. He eroded the trust of millions in distinguishing truth from deception online. He's made the question, who can we trust, harder to answer, especially in a world where influencers are less about inspiration and more about masterful salesmanship. For audiences, especially the young, this is a lesson in trusting wisely. In a world where digital glitz can manipulate emotions, consumers must slow down, verify information, and ask, does this person truly understand what they're promoting? Is this an opportunity, or just a performance? Trust is the easiest thing to manipulate, and the hardest to restore once betrayed. For aspiring creators, YouTubers, podcasters, startup founders, Logan Paul is a valuable dark mirror. True success doesn't come from slick edits, viral stunts, or initial investments. It comes from honesty, delivering on promises, and facing mistakes without running. In a world where anything can be staged with a quick edit, kindness, the one thing that can't be faked, is the only foundation for a lasting legacy. You can be heard by millions, but the moment you treat them as numbers, not people, is the moment you begin to lose everything. In conclusion, Logan Paul may still make a comeback, but that path won't come from the next product, the next marketing campaign, or the next stunt. It will only come when he truly learns the lesson. Fame isn't power, it's a commitment to kindness, a commitment to truth, a commitment to the community you've chosen to lead. Ultimately, if there's one thing to remember from all this, it's an old but timeless truth. The greater your influence, the deeper your responsibility. And if you're not strong enough to bear it, the spotlight won't lift you up, it will burn you down.
Leave her and come and be with our baby. You got your damn mind. You knew the rules when you got into this.
It's Noonie.
Good and goddamn well I ain't gonna leave my family. Leave your family. You are damn cool, you know that.
You be on bullshit, fuck what you want. This what you could get, you get that good shit. You get your wallet, you get them Nikes, you get that new shit. Niggas be talking, I really do shit. I have you tripping, I make you lose it. I just be coolin', making my music. I'm with bitches, we watching movies. I toot it and boot it, I do it, I do it. You be on bullshit, now you mad cause I can't call you, my phone on the charger. You think we the Carters? Bitch, I'm a baller, bitch, I'm a player, bitch, I'm a man. Just bought a new lat, the Via. They be tryna fuck, I be tryna chill, ill. Think that it's real, but it's not. I just at the time on my watch. I gotta go, I gotta leave. I don't know, maybe we'll see. There you go, tripping again. I know, I'm what you need. Oh my God, I heard this before. You stressing me out. I need to smoke, I need to drink. I just don't know. I might have to pull me a phone. I'ma just head to the door. You could get your shit and go away. I just had to let you know that you be on bullshit. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. You get them Nikes, you get that new shit. You get that new shit. You get them Nikes, you get that new shit. You get that new shit. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. I'm not gonna tell you this no more. I really fuck with you, I do. But you be causing a lot of problems, and you be tripping out the blue. Always mad at me, tell me what I did. What the fuck I ever do? I just be loving on you, spend all my money on you. Out here thugging for you, out here hustling for you. Tell me what the fuck I did, what I ever do, what I do to you. Tell me what the fuck I did, what I ever do, what I do to you. Tell me what the fuck I did, what I ever do, what I do to you. I gotta go, I gotta leave. I don't know, maybe we'll see. There you go, tripping again. I know I'm what you need. Oh my God, I heard this before. You stressing me out. I need to smoke, I need to drink. I just don't know. I might have to pull me a four-way. I'ma just head to the doorway. You could get your shit and go away. I just had to let you know, that you be on bullshit. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. You get the Nikes, you get that new shit. You get that new shit. You get them Nikes, you get that new shit. You get that new shit. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. Not gonna tell you this no more. Really fuck with you I do. But you be causing a lot of problems. You be tripping out the blue. Always mad at me, tell me what I did. What the fuck I ever do. I just be loving on you. Spend all my money on you.
Yeah, neighborhood Nip Hustle. Giving a shout out right now to SPR in the streets. Spot Logan, y'all already know what it is. Slauson there. It's neighborhood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.